First Nations culture of Canada. And you've got to look at it as a snapshot in time. Whether you're Indigenous or not, you have to put your all into it, because this program is bigger than just us.
So my name is John, and my family is from the Kwakwakiwak of northern Vancouver. Rugby has strong Indigenous roots throughout the world. This is most noticeably in New Zealand, the Māori. And so we thought that this was an opportunity for us to see if we can promote the game of rugby to Indigenous families, communities, and players. The Thunderbirds is a high ranking. It comes from the supernatural or the Nawalak of the Kwakwala. Thunderbirds only come from the west coast of where we are here in, I guess, what's BC now. And so it strengthens us in who we are and where we come from.
My name is Tucker Jordan. I'm Six Nations Mohawk from the Grand River, and I played scrum half for the men's Thunder Rugby.
So my name is Tony Douglas. I'm from Cham First Nation in the Fraser Valley, and I usually play lock.
My name is Jeremy Seymour. I come from Duncan. My parents are First Nations as well, and I'm the captain of the backs for the boys team.
Well, we've been now down to Aotearoa twice in 2023 and 2025. After we finished our tour in 2023, us and the coaches were sitting down and we're talking about, perhaps, where should we go next? Should we go to Samoa, Fiji, Japan? And then we all kind of came to the conclusion that, Aotearoa, New Zealand was the place for us to go.
I see in the Māori culture, and there's so much, we're so aligned in so many ways in terms of values, the Indigenous culture of Canada and Indigenous culture of New Zealand. So I just think that there's a lot of power in our Thunder kids being able to see that and live that and breathe that.
My son had the opportunity to grow up with culture, but he hasn't actually really embraced it as he's gotten older until he found Thunder Rugby. He's athletic and he's that kid, but he's actually speaking his language more, and he's singing from his heart, and he's it's connecting him to his culture in a way that he hasn't. until now.
So we're doing some native leg wrestling. This is a great lower body warm up, and it's awesome to do this. This is what they do at some of our native competitions. It's a real show of strength, you can see. Let's go, show it, let's go, who's got this?
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name, they're telling me to head your way.
Those Thunder Indigenous players, they play for something bigger than themselves. You know, there's no questioning whether they're going to put their bodies on the line. Like there's none of that, which is, as a coach, I think is quite rare to find. And a lot of people say they have it, but this was at another level.
It's bigger than just us, and when you said that piece, you really got to think about who got you to where you are today. Either it be your coaches, your parents, your friends, anybody, and I think it's really important to kind of include them in yourself.
To me, wearing that Thunder jersey, that means, to me, it means playing for my mom, playing for my grandpa, who isn't doing very well right now, and my gramps, who also isn't doing very well right now, and also playing for my dad and my little sister, and playing for my brothers, standing beside me in the huddle or when we're singing, you know, playing for that big family. And it also means, it gives me a sense of pride when I wear that jersey, like a big sense of pride when I wear that crest on my heart.
So when you stay at a marae or you get welcomed, and it's a super amazing experience where they bless you into their marae and allow you to live in the space, stay in the space, welcome it as your own. And that has to be my favorite part. That was my favorite part of the trip, is being welcomed to all the different maraes we stayed in. And it was just, it's a very cool experience because it's like, it's so significant to them, and it's very similar to our longhouses and the Coast Salish peoples. So that was super awesome. And they basically welcome you into their space and allow you to live in it.
It just connects, like it makes you feel like a family, like a big family, and that helps with the culture part. Like an Indigenous history in a tribe, you're just a big family.
My name is Michael Chandler, and I'm the captain of the boys rugby team. Just having that cultural part to keep us connected with the Maori people and as a team ourselves. At the start of the tour, like, no one wanted to really drum or sing, and now we're calling a couple people up and suddenly the whole team wants to come up and sing. So I think it's all about like being connected as a team off the field is really like the main focus of this drumming and singing, as well as sharing our culture.
Rugby's obviously brings people together. The culture, the caring and the kindness and the support is the most critical piece. The athletes, if the athlete feels cared about and they feel like they're supported and there's growth for them, then that'll create a culture that they want to keep coming back to. And if it's related to rugby, they'll keep coming back to rugby and playing rugby because they enjoy it and they feel supported.
in Māori culture we have a word which is mana, and it's about strength and spirit, and I think I would just say play with mana. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. Take whatever you need from the game, which is the experience and being with your teammates on foreign soil and somewhere where rugby is so rich. So I just say play with mana.
This is great.
Right? We're not jackling, right? We're not going to jackal against clubs down here because
just the physical nature of rugby is going to provide a challenge. That physical nature of rugby playing in Aotearoa is going to provide, even a greater challenge.
My expectations were pretty high, and I think they were met pretty well. They hit hard, they're big.
It made our kids have to come out, be courageous.
This is going to be a good time for you guys, but yeah, well done. You guys deserve that.
If they see you trying to fight and keep going, someone else is just going to come up and crack you up top. And in Auckland, playing against Grammar Tech, that happened about twice, and I think I learned my lesson where
we learned a bit more every tour on what to do and how to make sure our youth step up to those challenges, right? So it puts a lot of onus on us as the Thunder staff to make sure our youth are, we're doing our best to prepare them, and we have expectations of behavior, expectations of what their responsibility to the team is.
I've personally witnessed what rugby can do for a young man or young person. And I think the emotional side of me is just, I hope that Thunder athletes get to feel some of the things that I've felt in my life.
As an Indigenous youth, going out and seeing everyone be so in touch with their culture and everyone being so proud to share it, especially in the Māori culture, that was that really kind of brought light to my eyes to be it's very important to keep your culture close to your heart. And a rugby player, it was such an amazing experience to go and play against girls who've been playing their whole life and play with girls who've been playing for their whole life. So in all aspects, it was an amazing tour.
I love playing rugby because of things like this, the connections we make all around the world. So cool. Even my partner's made a connection with one of the faces here at Vancouver Sevens this year. So it's real cool, we get to travel, we get to do what we love, play rugby, learning new skills with your closest mates, meeting new people, and yeah, that's really cool. So really grateful and honoured to be here in your presence. I've given Kai a couple of jerseys. He might give them to you, he might not, who knows.
our Indigenous youth need organized pathways for their athletics. And so, I'd be making sure that our schools and our sporting unions always recognize, look to do, how can we have organized pathways for our Indigenous youth? I think at Thunder, we can do our best to offer those pathways. But, I would call upon our other organizations, schools and teams to continue their hard work and make sure they continue to do that as well.
Yeah, I'm extremely, extremely grateful to all of our hosts and those conversations, maybe doubting us. Like, that's what drove us. So, yeah, really, I guess my final words just raise my hands to everybody that's made us happen.
One lesson that I learned, and it's said at Shawnigan as well, is that it's like, it's not your jersey, it's the people whose jersey it was before you and whose jersey it is after you. So it's like you're carrying on everything from before you, and you're making a future for the people to come.
I don't want to hold too much time, but I just want to just wrap it up here. Hey, I asked you guys today to play for John while he's going through some stuff, and I thought you guys did him so proud. So I just want to say thank you for everything, and thank you, John. Right, this doesn't happen without you. So thanks, guys. Yeah.
Hey, John, not so mud on you. Yeah! John, ready?
Am I on it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Thunder Rugby. I'm happy to be here. Grateful to be here.
Thank you.